Hello, everybody. This is Mark C. here, reporting from the Unaware Draft League Tapu Koko wins division. Today we are going to be playing the Wondering Whimscots, and will I say this is a scary team? So, what are our what's our matchup? So, essentially, this is us at the top versus the Wondering Whimscots at the bottom. So, with Mega Gengar, Grimmsnarl, Kangaskhan, Ninetales, Tauros, Aegislash, Mudsdale, Rotom Fan, Dragonite, versus a potential 6 of these, which will be Whimsicott, Feraligatr, Orthworm, Lycanroc, Dusk, Torkoal, Vileplume, Conkeldurr, Gyarados, Mega Glimmora, and Mega Chandelure. I think the biggest threat here, or I would say the biggest core threats, are going to be this Whimsicott. I'm also kind of afraid of Glimmora and Chandelure. They do have a really kind of scary mode here with Torkoal plus Vileplume that I'm not very excited for. Mega Feraligatr could be scary. We probably have some ways to deal with it. With that said, it's still pretty scary. Nonetheless, Orthworm is annoying because that means we cannot just freely click Earthquake or Ground-type moves into the quad weak Pokemon like Mega Glimmora. With that said, is it quad weak? I'm pretty sure, yeah, because it's rock and poison. Yeah, so quad weak. And Chandelure wouldn't like getting hit by an Earthquake either. With that said, I don't think it's the end of the world because we have access to rock-type moves. We have Gengar, which can do good damage into either of them depending on what our situation is. Speed control is definitely going to be the hardest part. So, what do I think this team wants to do? Well, for one, I think they want to do Tailwind into damage, probably with Glimmora or Chandelure. I think that's pretty good. They could also click Trick Room. They have some disruption with Bulky Vileplume, Sleep Powder, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb. There's a lot of different sets you could run with Vileplume. It's surprisingly good. Prankster, Tailwind plus Encore seems really strong. So we have to be really careful when we protect. Trick Room option with Chandelure plus Torkoal and Sun, and Feraligatr might just set up on us, so that also is kind of scary. I think this is one scary core, right? Like at least an entrance kind of core. Another scary core, right? I don't really have a good way to counter these. Maybe I do. I hope I do. I'm going to show you what I've been cooking. And we'll hopefully have something we can do here. Okay, so we have Mega Gengar, of course. It has to hold the Gengarite. With that said, we have Icy Wind, Psychic, Shadow Ball. You can tell this is a very specially bulky Gengar. That is kind of the whole idea here is if I know I have some weaknesses that I had to deal with their Mega Evolutions, so I can probably hit at least a few attacks with really, really invested special defense. And investing just a little bit in special attack, I think this is just to the bump, so I can get a little bit more damage out. And, high HP just to kind of live more. I also have Mega Kangaskhan. Most likely will not be Mega Evolving Kangaskhan, because I feel like Shadow Tag is probably more useful than getting the double hit, but we will see. We have Fake Out, which can, fake out into Chandelure, which is really nice. Sucker Punch into Chandelure. Low Kick is going to be really good for Orthworm if it comes into the fray. Also, just, Double Edge and Double Edge just being a strong move into basically anything is really nice. Mudsdale. I think this is kind of hopefully a secret tech. I hope that this guy can go off. This horse right here, Don Quixote. I don't know if it will. My thought process, right, is if I do get in a Trick Room situation, I can click Heavy Slam into Whimsicott. I can also click Heavy Slam into Mega Glimmora. I have high horsepower into Chandelure if I can get rid of the Orthworm. And in that case, it's kind of just free to go off. I invested a good amount to its special defense because it's not as strong, and it can just get stamina boost naturally just by being on the field. So, of course, right, Its biggest threat is probably this. I was gonna say it's Torkoal. It's not the Torkoal. It's probably the Gyarados, or even the Glamora are probably gonna be really scary for it. For Alligator also might be kind of good into it. But if I can get a few stamina boost, hopefully it's just like a kind of Don Quixote Archelodon kind of guy without the special attack. So we also have Grimmsnarl. Kind of went with a basic Grimmsnarl set here. Spirit Break seems really good into their special attackers just to lower their special attack. Light Screen, of course. I guess Conkeldurr could come in and click a Brick Break, which would be annoying, but whatever. I have Foul Play, hopefully to hit Chandelure hard. I have Parting Shot as well to just kind of, keep my defenses strong. And maybe it's bad to bring in a Ice type, right, to this potential Torkoal matchup. It's hard to say if they will bring Torkoal or not. That's probably the difficulty. With that said, I do think that getting up Aurora Veil turn 1 would be really, really good. And even if they get speed control, I can still, just kind of leave. I could just kind of whatever. I think that one good idea is if we get some kind of Icy Wind plus Blizzard play, just to kind of get extra damage on that Icy Wind plus a speed drop, hopefully with Aurora Veil up, would be really sweet. That's the main idea though. And Dragonite, we have one more, sorry. We're going really bulky attacker Dragonite with a little bit of speed investment. Honestly, I should have really thought more about these speed tiers. Don't really mind them. But with that said, Iron Head, Extreme Speed, Rock Slide, Protect. I think this makes the most sense, right? Because they do have a lot of steel weaknesses on their team, a lot of rock weakness. Earthquake could also be good, but I don't want to be stuck in a situation where I'm just feeding this fucking worm. So excuse my language. Multi-skill. I debated on going a different kind of thing here, but I forgot what item I went. Life Orb Dragonite. So idea there is if I can get rid of the Whimsicott, I can just do a lot of damage with Dragonite, especially if I have to click a stronger extreme speed is really sweet. Of course, that's not going to be good in Chandelure, but my thought process is that Dragonite probably resists a lot of attacks from Chandelure, so it's not a big deal. I think I had to really, really be smart about my positioning with this Ninetales, but I don't know. I think we have a shot. I think I have to deal with some threats. I think my win condition is getting rid of Whimsicott kind of quickly. I also think a potential win condition is dealing with their Mega Evolution as quickly as I can, or at the very least mitigating damage with screens plus Parting Shot. So since my Gengar is so bulky, I can just kind of get out attacks and kind of just disrupt with other Pokemon. They have a really disruptive team though with Whimsicott plus Vileplume, so I don't think this is going to be an easy battle. We'll see. Okay, so we got Glamora, we have Orthworm, we have Whimsicots, of course, we have Feraligatr, we have Vileplume, and we have Torkoal. Okay, so pretty different than I was expecting. I guess it makes sense to not bring the Chandelure. And I guess, there's a strong strategy here in targeting my Donkey with their Feraligatr. With that said, how do I lead? I don't know how bad it is to just go what's a strong lead from them? Probably I don't want to lead Ninetales. That seems bad. I'm going to lead this. I don't want to do any fake out shenanigans immediately. This seems strong. And then I could probably bring Kangaskhan. Yeah, Kangaskhan seems good. And then I don't know if I bring Ninetales yet. I'm gonna try to bring the donkey. Don Quixote, sorry. Let's go. Nice trainer. Very cool looking. Alright, so what do they lead? Glamour, Whimsicott. That's kind of what I expected. Okay, cool. So, they're going to get a Tailwind off. This feels okay. God, Mega Gengar looks so cool. Okay. Moonblast does a good amount of damage. Earth Power. Nice. Cool. That's what I was hoping for. Special defense drop sucks. Oh my gosh. That's really unfortunate. Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking. I think that Psychic now KOs. So I'm going to go Psychic, Parting, Tailwind, of course, makes sense. Cool. Gengar KO Glim. We bring out they bring out Orthworm, which makes sense. Probably should preserve this thing. Whoops. I think I'm gonna go bring out Kangaskhan, and I'm gonna go Body Press into the Orthworm. And hopefully they just attack into me so I can get a stamina proc and then hit a little bit harder. That'd be pretty cool. Whimsicott attacks. Or sorry, protects, sorry. Iron Defense. Oh man, I really hope this thing doesn't feel impossible to kill. Oh shit, that did nothing. Okay, so that's a bit of an annoyance. That's fine. I think this is fine. So what I'm going to do is fake out the Orthworm and then Heavy Slam the Whimsicott. Because if I could deny another Tailwind, I think this is pretty chill. Nice. Cool. They can't protect again. Ah. Encore. Save Encore. Oh, that sucks. Damn it, dude. I really did not think that was going to turn out that way. Oh, shit. What do I do? I have to switch this. I'm just going to go for another Body Press. It is what it is. I can't do anything else. Okay. So, so then they have so they KO'd. So the Orth, KO, Grim. Okay, so I'm gonna have to bring in Gengar. Ugh. I have an idea. And they have also have Iron Head. Whimsicott has. So Whimsicott has. Way better position now. So now I can go heavy. Finally, hopefully get rid of this Whimsicott. And then hopefully get some damage on Orthworm. Stamina proc is nice. I'll take it. Let's go. I should have thought of that. I should have thought about that. I could have switched to Gengar. Whoa, that was a crazy animation. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. Alright, so Mud, KO, Whim. Okay, so Vileplume. That's annoying. Alright, so I think there's a shot here. Not enough. Oh man. And then we get the Worm KO Gengar. Alright, so that was unfortunate. I think that one turn where I got encored really sucked. That's sad. Gengar in the back. Running back the same idea in a different order. Torkoal Glamora. I think they could switch in Orthworm here. They probably do. Orthworm, Vileplume. Let's go. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Orthworm? Double switch? Ah, man, they got me. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so I was expecting that. What was that? Substitute? Oh, it is Parting Shot. Oh well. So they have led. No, they have Orth and Vile. Okay, so I don't know which's faster. Iron Defense. I should have Haze. Haze would be so good right now. Leftovers. Right now they can't switch out, which is nice. Honestly, it could have potentially brought Perish Trap, which is kind of sad to know. Weather Ball is probably going to do some damage. I hope this Shadow Ball KOs. No Whimsicott Encore to deal with is really, really, really nice. So they know they have Energy Ball and Weather. So Energy Ball, Weather Ball. Let's bring this guy in. Thanks for the stamina. Dealt with the Earthworm. Alright, so I might go down. Ooh, that's so good. Holy crow. Okay, so Gengar KO Orth. That's really nice. I like that a lot. Okay, whatever. Whoa, what? What was the point of that? Why did they do that? I think they messed that up. That's fine. So... that sucks. I think that was a misplay on their end. That's fine. I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss. So it's not worth that. Psychic would KO. But I think I need to deal with this Glamora, because I think if I can deal with this Glamora, Torkoal is going to not be... Yeah, okay, I expected that much. They could do Solar Beam. Protect. Oh, okay, whatever. I mean, not a big deal. So I think what I do is... I'm going to get this Gengar out of dodge, because... Whatever. Light Screen Roll Off. A bit annoying. Let's see, and then... Why are they afraid? They're probably faster. This is really chill because, well, I guess they can protect this turn, which I guess is a bit annoying, but I can at least fake out them. Do I want to fake out them? I probably, yeah, I could fake out and reposition, just get up another light screen. That seems really good. I think I should play really safely here, because I think the donkey can win this endgame, especially if I can get up like a fake out turn with the donkey, but yeah, I know that's what you want to do. Okay, cool. So they can't fake out this turn. Oh, so they can't protect this turn, so I can bring the donkey back out. Okay, so what I think is really good, I think the bigger threat is definitely... I could just protect there, but I don't think it's a big deal. I'm going to go with the double edge into you, and then... I had to guarantee a KO. It's interesting they keep clicking Spiky Shield. Okay, so King, KO, Torkoal, and Mud, KO, Glim. That's Mega Glimora. Nice. Cool. Game 2 win is really, really awesome to see. Okay. That lead I did last time was not Gengar Grim. I actually did. I think I did Mudsdale Grim. Running it back. So... They haven't brought for Alligator at all. Maybe they finally bring out for Alligator? I guess I could anticipate that, but I don't know, that last game went pretty well. It seems wrong to just like kind of switch it up and do something random, because if I bring Dragonite, right, then like I don't know, this Whimsicott can be really frustrating, and I have a feeling I won't be able to remove it by the time I need to. So Whimsicott Vileplume. That means they have Torkoal in the back, so I have to preserve the Mudsdale. Sleep Powder, Energy Ball, because it's offensive. Okay, cool. So now I can go Parting Shot plus probably Sludge Bomb. No. Yes. No, I don't have Sludge Bomb. I'll do Icy Wind. Okay, cool. Icy Wind is still pretty chill here. I know they can Earthquake, Tail and Earthquake, yada yada yada. But I could do a fake out turn into another. It's tough. I think I have shots here. I definitely have shots. Imparting shot into the worm is pretty sweet too. The -1 speed drop. I wonder if they would still be faster. Probably go like. Okay, so Mud, KO, Whim. Cool. It just gets some damage on Vileplume. Not yet. I need to wait till there's no way for them to outspeed, and then I'm chilling. Cool. Yeah, good amount of damage. Poison's annoying. If they go body, they're not going body press. I guess they could. That would be a bummer. Iron Defense. Okay, cool. I can fake out next turn, and then hopefully, maybe I'll pick up the can Vileplume. Will I? No, but I can go fake out into it one more time. Playing defensively here is definitely the move, because I think I need to get the speed control for Alligator. That's cool. Okay, I hope I can get this KO on it for Alligator. Dragon Dance, oof, a little bit scary. But maybe this will go to my advantage because I click Foul Play. Okay, we'll see. Nice, dude. That's so good. Forgot, do they still have another Pokemon? I could still win this. Vileplume. Let's hope this Sucker Punch KOs. I think if this Sucker Punch KOs, I have a guarantee. I think I have a guaranteed win. We'll see. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's not guaranteed. It's definitely not guaranteed. Ah, whiffs. They did something different. What do they do differently? Oh my god. That would have been so nice, but it didn't get to happen. It's okay. Heavy Slam can KO this Vileplume. And I know they're probably faster after you. Into what? Body Press? Iron Head. Wow. Okay, I die. I wish I had a Fake Out turn. That'd be really nice. I think my best win here is actually Parting Shot into Heavy Slam. I think. Okay, cool. That Parting Shot probably matters. And now I think I have a double up on an Earthworm next turn. Nice. Okay. I think I win. I think this is it. Heck yeah. Cool. I think this is a win. Trying to think of ways I could lose. Oh, they forfeit. Okay. I don't think they're supposed to do that, but that's fine. So, and then Mud KO'd the Vileplume. I forgot there's another KO that happened there, but I'm stoked about that. Let's take it. Well, GG's to my opponent. Well played. I think that was a really intense match. Good game.